year. Doink. What's going to be going? Hangouts on air is going away later this year. Yeah. All right, everybody. What's going on? We're here.
Hey, I was actually muted. Woo woo.
Right. I'm not. That's going to be me. That's going to be echoing in a half a second. Am I muted? Oh, I guess I am muted.
Well, look at that.
All right. So, yeah, we're a couple minutes late. My bad. Still in logs. My bad. But I'm glad that you're going to be having your ears on. Stump. Don't click on the one Steve sent you. Click on the one I sent you. We think that Stevie's is doubling, and that's why you're having a problem with Steve's. Mine's only 5 lines long. So, and everybody else get in here through mine. So Johnny got his. But anyway, try on that one. All right. Yeah, so I just alluded to that. John's on the John the M.I. Woodsman. He's shocker, giving up to go on another excursion. So he's putting some stuff in the truck and putting the kayaks up and stuff like that. So he'll be in with us in a little bit. Miss Shalicia Sell, she had to go in early tonight. So she won't be with us tonight. So I'd like to introduce you guys to the new guy here with me.
Oh, you're going to start, are you?
You guys, this is Stalker Steve. Everybody say hi to the new guy, Stalker Steve. He's not a bad guy. He's a good guy. All right. He blew us off to be with the big boys last week, but on a big fucking radio channel, Hey, father and sons of bitches, what's up? I'm going to do a, what do you call it in a minute? G-Mangles, what's going on, kid? I'm going to do a little rundown thing in a second here. Steve, email the fucking thing. I can do that. Put his email in the
Well, if I'm going to go get his email, I might as well just email him. You know what I'm saying?
Email him the fucking 5,000 thing link.
But the thing is, Shalicia Shell got right in on the same link I sent her. I just went and checked.
All right, go ahead. All right, I'll do a rundown while he's sending links and doing all that. So I believe, and I think I'm going to be right, be the first, right? Prepping to endure, better known as P2E. He was the first one in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Prepping, how the hell are you? Good to see you. The new guy was like third after me, Stalker Steve. So isn't that cool? And I gave him a wrench tonight so he'd feel right at home. So it'd be great if you guys could, click on him and go to his channel and see what he's all about. Stunk me with a C. We're trying to get him in here. P-Nas, guys, good to see you, my friend. Did you get my note down the bottom? If you didn't, when you come back, we'll chat. All right. What was here? Now I lost. Still on Logs is here. Gonna kick back and relax and listen. That's good. G-Mangos is in the building, everybody. Everybody say hi to G-Mangos. How you been, G? Hope things are well. Father and Sons Adventures of Iowa. How the hell are you guys doing? Hope things are well.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
not you.
Daughter, not really son, but okay.
Don't talk like that because we have listen, hey, new guy, listen to me closely, okay? Whatever you do, don't scare this young, pretty lady that's in my chat room over here away. Hey, Miss Gunpowder Beauty joins the panel tonight. Can you please say hello, new guy? His name is Stalker Steve.
Hi, Stalker Steve.
Hey, what's happening?
We're trying to welcome him to YouTube in a good way. So
It's very nice to be on here with you, fine fellas. Thank you for the invite.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, thank you.
They didn't invite you. You're not part of the cool club. Go away.
I'm having a hard time at FedEx, Chief, but I'm doing all right. HRM Weapons made it. What's going on, kid? Oh, you've been on the road all week. You ever come east, father and son adventures? Did you ever come east to the northeast? Hey, G Mangos, you know what I miss? I miss those Saturday fucking chats in the afternoons when you and Dave and Jay Watt and who else? Kevin and you know what I mean? Everybody would pop in here and there, here and there, here and there, here and there, and it was good. It was a good time. It was. Pennsylvania and Maryland. I'm in Mass, father and sons. That's why I asked you. Maryland, that's G Mangos' country. It's like 7 hours away from me. Yeah, I remember David. He was having this problem with the house there, G. Hey, Mike, did you see Ed's post on Instagram? No. He's doing a road trip and got stuck on the highway in the middle of a tornado. I haven't. I don't know. I'll have to get a hold of him. Mostly the deep south. Cool. I'll get a hold of him still, and I'll call him tomorrow. So what's everybody up to? It's been a fuck of a week. Ohio, what's going on, kid? You got in your Facebook Messenger, you have a link, Ohio. Yeah, he's out of his cotton picker mind still, trust me. I hang out with the man. He has no fear.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh, that's good, G. All right, Stump. Stevie sent one, so.
For Pete's sakes.
Oh, shit.
You see, because Mike's link doesn't work very well tonight, apparently.
Hey, Peanuts, guys. Hey, Peanuts, guys. Let me write this instead of saying you guys talk with you because I can't stand dead air. I said talk.
What?
I give that a 6. My daughter's better than that. You can do way better.
Oh, that was just one of them sneak attack ones. I didn't know it was coming. A little heartburn came with it. A little acid reflux. It's nice. Nice burning.
Oh, okay. You got the burning sensation.
Ohio Wolverine is at a hotel with a hooker in West Virginia. He can't make it tonight.
Nice. What's her name?
No, he's having family
doesn't matter.
at a hotel. HRM, what's going on?
Stevie B made it. It's Friday. Peanuts, guys, you're still with us. I just wrote you a note in the chat. HRM's working on hurricane preps. Jesus, you were down there with my buddy Ed. So what are you guys up to? How was your week?
Way too long, but there was money at the end of it, so it's okay now.
Yeah.
It rained most of the week here, so it's just kind of been blah.
Right. One day of sun this week. Isn't that nice?
Yes and no. A lot of mowing that need to be done, but apparently I'm gonna have a forest before I get it done.
Right. Well, we were supposed to get rain all weekend. They had now moved that back till Monday, and it's supposed to be nice with low humidity here this weekend.
Nice. We got a barn to tear down. Well, tear out. Not tear down.
And by the way, public address announcement, Stalker Steve now has a Facebook. If any YouTuber wants a friend thing, I'll accept all YouTube people. And if you use your real name on your Facebook, write in your YouTube name so I know who it is. Please.
All right, Ohio, have a good time tomorrow, kid. Enjoy.
Scooby-Doo.
If you knew here, welcome.
Congratulations on getting hip with the new age technology there, Steve.
Hey. It's kind of by default.
If you're new here, welcome. Good to have you all. Johnny's on his way in. He's just had to do a couple of things. For those of you watching it, if you hear one of us say hello to somebody, that's because there's a live chat. The chat room's we're saying hi to the chat room. Speaking of Johnny, hello, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
What's going on, bro?
I'm not going to
Facebook isn't my last name, right? How you doing, Mr. M.I. Woodsman? Yeah, Steve, how'd you know who P. NASCARs was? Because you're new around here.
Keep it up there, Mike.
I'm just, you don't come around for a month and a half. What the fuck?
Well, I was actually Friday night, I was helping out a buddy who had been separated from a bunch of friends, and now he's back, and he asked me to be on a big chat with him, so I was.
Oh, a buddy.
It's a little support.
A buddy.
Man, great.
Yeah.
That's what you do for your fellow YouTubers.
Not the male ones, sorry. The female ones, maybe.
As she tosses her hair to the side.
Yeah,
Why don't you just put a fan on so it can blow back while you're sitting there?
Don't threaten me with a good time. I totally need a fan with how hot it was today.
Get in the truck.
I love it when you sweet talk me like that.
Hey, asshole, that's my line to her.
I'm sorry. I think I started it because I.
No, you didn't. I did. You lying bastard.
Texas. I know how they roll in the big sandy state.
Yeah, they have to roll because most of them are fat. Never mind.
Not in Texas.
Hey, it's bigger in Texas, but they ain't all fluffy. We are considered harder to kidnap. There's a difference.
Oh, I don't care about that.
But like I said before, y'all got cupcakes and ammo. I'll get in the car. No worries. I won't even find it.
Listen to me. I have cupcakes and coffee. All right, so.
All right, cupcakes and coffee. I'll totally do too. All right.
But if you think I talk funny, you ain't seen shit. You ever came to Massachusetts talking like a Texan?
It'll probably be the same look that I get being in Michigan. As soon as I sit there and start talking, they're like, "You're not from around here, are you?" No.
Fuck Michigan.
Well, I mean,
want to hear a little
smaller state than Texas, but I don't think I can get around quite that much.
You want to hear Texas foreplay?
Yes. Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah, definitely need to get it got hot in here, y'all.
Don't forget to turn the camera off.
I think I'm gonna need to adjust. Hold on real quick.
Well, you can't do that off camera.
I didn't do it off camera. Y'all just got this view up.
Yeah, well, that ain't fair.
Well, if I showed off my assets and my personality, you'd definitely get a strike because it would offend somebody. So I'm just trying to save your feelings,
Okay.
Mickey.
So listen, we have a brand new guy here tonight, all right? He's a crack junkie living in a fucking van down by the river. And you're going to worry about me if you're going to worry about us offending somebody? Are you kidding me? Hello, guns girl.
Maybe I should put the keyboard in front of me so I don't have to keep leaning up in my chair.
So I had a good week with my full time. I was telling Stevie off air. Hang on, I'm being paged. Hello. Yes, you are bothering me. Now you're on mic, so get out of my room. No, dish isn't on, honey.
Well,
I'm trying to get her back on, but
what about the other girl, Michelle?
no. Where you been? Keep going.
Hi, camera girl.
Steve said hello.
Oh, I see.
All right. See ya.
That's it.
Yeah, I hate when I forget to lock the fucking door.
That's what she says.
Damn.
Lord help me, heathen. Not you. Yeah, I'm taking my husband. Sorry.
What's
Oh,
that?
I thought you went to get lingerie on or something.
So,
Nervous.
Call me.
are you trying to give me a heart attack, Steve?
Hey, you don't
So-
see anybody tied up in a chair, do you?
That'd be funny.
That
That'd be funny. Tadar comes out having her tied up in a chair. It's all over.
zip ties. We could totally make that a video.
We did it once already on this chat.
Yeah, but see, y'all did that to Shalisa. I would use zip ties and just hog tie him.
No. He's gonna do that to you. So
See, I don't threaten me with a good time.
that's how I look at it.
Hey, I know a guy can make a ball gag for you.
Geez, where is he, by the way?
Me too, don't play.
Where is he, by the way?
I don't know.
I sent the link. He made a cool. You see, you aren't here, new guy. So he made a very cool. He carved a tractor, Mack truck or whatever, Peterbilt, whatever you want to call it, whichever one he did. He traced it on a piece of leather and cut it out. It looks the fucking nuts. Carved it out and everything. It looks fucking awesome. He did a great job with it. Stump got me a bike. Needs some work, but I'm on the Indian. Nice. Drive it to Boston.
No, you drive it to Michigan.
Yep.
My wife is beautiful. How'd I get to hook up with her? All right, I'll go down that road.
Chloroform.
So, yeah, short form. We worked together 100 years ago as teenagers, like 15 years old. Yeah, I met her when I was 15, I believe.
And then he put chloroform in a rag and never let her go.
No.
Wait, that's my line.
She went. I used to pay people, Johnny. We used to work at the supermarket, right? and she was the cashier and I was a bagger, and I used to pay the kids to get off her line just so I can be at her line.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
And then she went one way, and I like to party and have fun and not come home at night, and I went the other way. So, and then when I passed across at a hockey game, and the rest is history.
Excuse me, ma'am. May I bag your groceries?
Right.
Those aren't my groceries.
John, you coming in here or what? Or does Steve's link suck too? For you.
I had problems with your link. Steve's
Mine?
link let me read in.
My link or Steve's?
I used Steve's link to get in. Yours wouldn't actually let me hop in.
Why not?
I don't know.
So
It could be
Too
phone
short.
signal, but I'm gonna say that your link just didn't like me.
my link wouldn't have never mind. I'm prepping. So yeah, I fucking she was a year ahead of me because I stayed back at HRM. I didn't hang with her in school. I thought her friends were all snooty and stuck up douchebags. Except for one. So what a fucking week at work. And all the things, I got some. So every other Tuesday, I'm going to be going to Bangor, Maine. So I get to do my job Tuesday, and then Tuesday night, jump in the truck, wait for the Connecticut to bring it to me, and then drive fucking 3 hours to Bangor, Maine.
And you're going to stop by and see who while you're there?
Nobody, man.
Oh, Jesus. I thought that's where John Solar was.
He is, but he's not up in Bangor. Johnny's only an hour and 20 minutes from me.
Oh, right here.
I know I've been trying to have a cup of coffee with him for fucking ever in a week. Well, I'll have coffee. You can have a beer. We'll have to go to fucking, what do they call it? Yeah, so then, so that'll be cool. So I can stay. Oh, and you know what? Do you guys do yourselves a favor for those of you that have kids, right? See this app right here? Don't ever get it. It's called Life 360. Yeah, you can't see that. That's all white. Fuck. It's called Life 360. It's about it's like a satellite for where your family is. All day long, I'm getting phone calls. Daddy, you're really far up in Maine today. Daddy, I'm bored. I see that you're on your way to FedEx. And I'm like, oh, here we go. But it's fucked up, though.
Be right
So how
back.
does it feel having your kids stalk you that much?
Right? I'm like, are you
Usually
kidding me?
parents stalk their kids, but it sounds like the table has turned for you, Mikey.
Guns go. What's your tattoo and what do you have? And how come I haven't seen a picture of it? I really hate when women have tattoos they don't show them. Pisses me off. Do you have any tattoos? She does. And she's not going to show a tattoo, are you?
I don't know if I can.
All right, later.
Because this still is. Hold on. I got it too bright. It's a butterfly.
The butterfly.
Hey, now you just you just need to make up your mind. Original or extra sauce?
Nice. There's your
Extra
1911. Hang on, Steve. Let me
Extra
click on you. Let me click on you. So those for the you guys that don't know this is Steve Stalker. Steve, he's new with us tonight, and he's got a 1911 he wants to show us.
Original or extra sauce?
I like that.
them both, but you took me the keys to the kidnapping van and extra sauce. I'll drive the van for you.
Hey, that's the second one. Is that the S? Is that the S? What the hell it's called?
What the hell was he talking to me about?
What was the second one?
SR?
That's the SR, right?
Yeah.
That's 9.
No, 45.
45 rather.
9 ain't got no hole like that.
No, it doesn't. Did you? No, it's not the SR. That's in the 9 at Ruger. Who has? It's fucking new, Steve.
These guys make a 9 identical to this.
Maybe that's what, I don't know. Kid at work was telling me today. Kid at FedEx was telling me today about his. I thought he said it was a Ruger 9, but I might be mistaken.
Ruger might make a 9 1911. I'm not sure.
I thought he said it. I'm probably wrong, but
When it comes to 1911s, I'm not really picky what caliber, but 45 ACP is the best caliber.
No,
in my opinion.
No.
It's okay to be wrong every now and then, Mikey.
Hey, you got to go big or go home.
I do. I go 45 because I don't reload yet, and shooting a 50, that's just a little bit more high maintenance. But I love 50 calibers.
You got to see Hey, you want to see something funny? Go on YouTube, click in. Girl damn near kills herself with a fucking Desert Eagle. She weighs about she weighs about fucking 82 pounds, so quiet. Yeah, not even. And she shoots the thing. And I still have to watch it.
By the way, it'd be nice if you took me off %.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
But everybody gets to enjoy the view of the Steve.
Steve, hang on a second. It's telling me that it's gonna fucking reboot me. So
every now and then, Darren cuts back to 90.
All right, sorry about that.
I don't care.
Steve, how do I? Fuck.
Well, Mike.
I said 12 hours ago.
Not at the moment.
We might get thrown out at 11:01, you guys. We might get thrown out of here with 11:01.
A little sweet talk usually works.
If we do, Stevie, fire one up.
Okay. Some girls just straight ahead and forward.
So you guys listen real quick. For whatever reason, I set it for Stevie. I set it for 12 hours from now, and it just said it was going to do what do you call it?
Update.
Yeah, and at 11:01, which I'm trying to find. So I go to my new notification. Says no new notifications, which doesn't make sense because I just saw a new notification. I'm trying to find out if I can stop it, but I don't know how to get to that point.
It should give you a little option right before it's supposed to start, and you can cancel it.
Mr. Tolley, sir, how the hell are you? How am I going to get him a link? We're going to get Mr. Tolley in there.
Well. What's up, bro?
What's going on?
I'm not
Friday
sure that
night.
What's happening, kid?
I was
Big house.
painting, so I wanted to finish that first.
I figured you were doing something. Were you painting the truck?
Yep.
I was just telling him about that.
Want to see it?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
Don't smear it.
No,
I know.
this is what I was.
He'll be
Go
like,
ahead. It's all on you, Timmy. You guys, I told you this is what he did this last week. Keep going higher, a little bit higher, right there. Oh, that come on nice. That come out real nice. Do me a favor, put driver on the bumper for me, will you?
Put what on it?
Put driver on the bumper, will you?
Yeah, I was going to say.
There you go. That's
I'll figure it
badass.
out.
Looks nice, kid.
So,
I like it.
thank you. You kind of can't leave that though. You start it and you gotta just do it because
What? I didn't present. Did I present Steven? Fuck. Why did I present him? I'm not even smart enough to present the fucking blonde,
Mike's getting all twitchy and nervous and shit.
right? Oh, you can't tonight, Mr. T? Okay, no problem, brother.
Pointing a pretty gun, you know. I'm gonna need a fan here in a minute. Keep on with all that.
So yeah, like I was saying, did you see that girl? She almost got hit in the head with it.
Yeah, is
Oh,
that the
you
one that
didn't
stuck her
find the
tongue
one-
out? She has her tongue sticking out.
Yeah, and she goes like this, and the thing just goes bang. I could swear that she got hit in the head with the friggin'
She probably
hammer.
did. And
You should go find the one where she blacked her eye from shooting a desert eagle. That was hilarious shit right there.
I just think it's fucked up.
I think whoever handed her that gun as the first gun to shoot, because she looks like she doesn't know what she's doing. That's the only reason why I'm saying this.
yep,
He's an asshole
Yeah.
because
agreed.
you don't ever give a new shooter anything
That big.
with that kind of a kick. With the
Without
first gun that they're going to shoot. That's just being a dick.
Oh, absolutely.
they did get a good chuckle out of it.
Oh, I laugh my ass off on a lot of those videos that I see. I totally do. But
so
in my
glad
head, I'm
you did.
like, I'm an asshole.
It's like starting a 10-year-old off with a fucking 12 gauge. You know what I mean?
Well, we gave her our wait, how old was he?
How do you know when
Three?
the girl's really from Texas? She's got nuts.
Good nuts in her cheeks. Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of funny too. When them guys will set somebody up for the first time with somebody with a big rifle and a scope on it, give them scope eye.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Hell yeah!
I did it with my fucking muzzleloader, John. You didn't even know I did it. I got it right here. They didn't get me down here. Got me up here. And my buddy was laughing his ass off. I didn't even know I did it. But yeah, it's just dumb that people do that to new shooters. I mean, you're not gonna take a 9-year-old, 10-year-old kid that weighs fucking 20 pounds and fucking throw a 12 gauge in his hands
Yeah.
or her hands. You know, most people give somebody a 410, but it's just dumb that they just, you know.
Now, our 3-year-old, he shot a 22 and then a 17 mag, and he's shot a 10, and he's pulled the trigger on a 270 with assistance. But it wasn't where it was going to hit him. It was one of those, I really want to shoot it. I really want to shoot it. And after we kept telling him it's a really big gun, it's just easier to just be like, okay, just pull the friggin' trigger. We'll shoot the ground. You'll have a field day. It'll be fine.
I won't even let my daughter shoot my muzzleloader or shoot my fucking 12 gauge. Or shoot my other 12 gauge. I just won't let them.
Mike, a good thing about the muzzle loader is you can just drop one pellet in instead of two.
I could do that. I could do that. It's funny. I'm teaching my oldest, you know, because she remembers shit pretty good. She was telling my brother something. She said, my brother and I were talking, anyways, and she said something about the muzzle loader, and because I always ask her, I go, "So why do we call it a muzzle loader?" She says, "Well, Daddy," she says, "you can load it from the muzzle, or you can have an inline like yours, and you break the barrel and you put it in." I'm like, "That's my girl." But now she won't go turkey hunting. She won't go hunting with me, but she'll still shoot my guns. So I'm happy.
Cool. Halfway there.
Yeah. So I did a bunch of research into those PCP guns. You know, the air guns.
Right.
And I looked up. So I guess some states have like wicked fucking, what do you call them? Like you can only have 1,200
PSI.
yeah, no, foot pound, whatever, foot pounds of something, not PSI.
Per second.
Yeah, something along those lines. But it's just all weird laws, right? Guess what? Guess what? Fucking state says as long as you're over 18, you can do what the fuck you want with a pellet gun or an pellet/air gun.
Really?
Dude, I went on every fucking, and I'm like, there's got to be some kind of thing for air because they're almost equal. Okay, the projectiles that they're shooting out of, dude, they have one for a fucking shotgun now. They have a shotgun one now.
Nice.
That's cool.
I wish the price would come down.
Yeah, they're a little lofty in their pricing. A little heavy in that department. For anybody that doesn't understand what I'm talking about, you guys already know my rules with my guns and shit. So, I was watching some videos on air guns, and from the like the single one, like I had my Gammo pellet gun. It's 177. You just, you know, when you're loading it, you know, you break it down, you load, you know, you throw the pellet in, and boom, you're all set because it's a spring on the spring. That's considered an air gun. From there to the CO2s, right up to tanks, and dude, they're shooting fucking projectiles this big into fucking bear and fucking hog and deer and every other fucking animal we shoot with regular guns. And it's just amazing what the air we breathe can do. So problem being is that, like Stevie alluded to, they're like fucking $1,900, $2,100. They're really good ones, you know. Like the big boys. Oh. But yeah, so I was dying, Steven. I was dying. You know, I mean, that's because this state sucks with the guns, and I was just absolutely flabbergasted. And no law about it being loaded in your car. Nothing. Nothing. It doesn't say you have to. You can't. It can't be in your vehicle. It doesn't say you can't. It can't be loaded. All it states is you have to be over 18 years of age. It's fucked up. And I don't care what anybody says. Some of these CO2 ones they got, right? They're coming out of that. Now, I'm not talking the rifles. I'm talking the handguns, okay? They're coming out at like 800, 900 feet per second.
That's as fast as some pistols.
I don't care. I don't care. So now they have this pellet. It's a regular 177 pellet, right? But then it's got a, what do you call it? It's pointed, but it's got a,
Jacket?
yeah, no. My brain's going too fast for me to fucking spit it out.
Teflon tip,
Pardon?
like a Teflon tip.
Yes. So everybody's seen it. Has seen a fucking pellet. So it goes down like this, and on top is this point. So what they did is that they were thinking that the point will puncture, right? And then the lead, the pellet will do the rest when it opens up, which it does. Okay. I've seen a few videos on it, blah, blah, blah. So point being is that I don't care what anybody says. You take one of those and you shoot somebody in the fucking head 10 feet away.
Right. The word you were trying to talk about was a ballistic tip.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, ballistic.
Thank you. Thank you.
For a pre-charged pneumatic.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can't tell me that that's not going to fucking.
I wouldn't stand in front of it.
Guns Girl, can you do a video on that? Please?
The one I want, Mike, is a Dragon Claw dual tank 50 cal. It's $700.
Yeah.
600?
Seven.
Yeah, 700, $699.
Well,
It's,
they've come down a little bit. They were like 1,200 a year or two ago.
Yeah, it's got like a 500 cc reservoir, big bore, bolt action.
Yep.
Pre-charged pneumatic PCP.
Some of them are semi-automatic, right? Which is cool. Well, the big bores aren't. You ready? You ready for this one? Full auto. It's a blast. But, you know, they have all the replica guns, you know. But those big bores, I'll tell you. And accurate. Holy shit. I was just impressed. Okay, wait a minute. Let's get back on track. We couldn't update Windows because your device wasn't free at the scheduled time at 11:01 p.m. today.
Yay.
The device was actively in use at the scheduled time. Restart or wait an hour. What do I hit?
Wait an hour.
Yeah, but then it's going to say, then it's going to do it on its own, won't it? No?
No. It will,
No, it'll come back and say you're still
All
active.
Well, we survived another day, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like
Da-da-da.
Gina doesn't have to,
Woohoo!
Stevie doesn't have to, I said Gina because I just read a fucking test of my wife. Stevie doesn't have to start one out. But, yeah, so, and they're accurate, too, for decent distance. Like the one Johnny was just saying, not the, you know, the fucking handguns are just, you know, 50 feet, whatever. 40 feet. But the rifles that they have, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I like to go boar hunting with them.
Yeah. Yep. P. NASCAR has a small Gatling gun.
That'd be cool.
If he put a video up for that, I seen that video before I knew who P. NASCAR's was.
Most of those rifles are too heavy. They go about 6.5 HRM, 7 pounds. John, how much is that? Are you still on that site, John?
Yeah.
How much does it weigh? How much does that one weigh?
What's a Henry?
Oh, I've seen them at 8.5.
It's got 230 foot-pounds of energy. Here
That's
we
not
go.
that
679 feet per second. Bolt action, 8.5 pounds.
bad. Yeah, 8.5 pounds.
My Ruger Airhawk 177 is 7 pounds.
Yeah, so my Gamma is fucking heavy. My Ruger. I'm sorry, I said Gamma. I'm sorry. It's a Ruger. I got the same one Chad has. Chad bought one after I bought one. Fuck, my fucking Mossberg weighs fucking almost 8 pounds, for Christ's sake. You know? especially with the fucking scope on it. Yeah, exactly. Private live chat. Steven,
Yeah, I'm reading.
new guy.
Who? What?
Speaking of new guys, hey, John the MI Woodsman and Big Dog of the Leather Kind. Can you please say hello to the new guy that's with us tonight? That'd be Stalker Steve.
He.
He's new here, so go easy on him. All right. So yeah. So anybody buying any knives or anything lately?
Nope.
No,
I haven't got a new knife in a while.
I'm trying to be a good boy.
My bag drained me for the month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went through that last month. I don't want to do it again.
Oh, I hate it. It was awful.
I want to get one of those Cold Steels.
What, like the Tanto blade that I got?
I want to see if I can get it without the Tanto blade.
You can. They make the exact same knife with that Super Duty lock on it.
Yeah. Because I'm really not a Tanto fucking type of guy.
Yeah, they make the same blade, but with a regular nose on it. Actually,
Regular drop point.
Got a regular drop point, yeah.
Call me stupid, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the look. I don't know what it is.
I didn't think I did either till I got one.
You know. Can somebody explain to me the point of the Tanto blade, please? Like is there a
tip?
No, I know what a Tanto blade is, but can you explain to me the reasoning behind making a Tanto blade?
Well, for one thing, it's easier to sharpen because it's not rounded.
And because America, that's why.
This little tip right here is sharpened two ways. And if you're slashing, this little tip will cut deeper than a normal knife. This thing will go right through a leather jacket, right down to the bone.
Yeah, it's more of a tactical knife.
Oh, okay.
It's no good for taking out screws, though.
Yeah.
HRM Weapons had a heavy pellet gun. He sent it back, or heavy either pellet or air gun. He sent it back. It's all in what we like, right? It's all what we're we used to, what we're
right on prepping. It's also good for piercing because it comes to a pointier point.
Okay. I just never knew the science behind it, the reasoning, like, you know.
Well, so it says the originally designed for piercing is the Tanto blade was popularized by Cold Steel for piercing armor.
Piercing armor. Okay, that's
like
what I was going to say. Because,
probably, yeah.
Because a stiletto will fucking. I mean,
yeah,
a stiletto is fucking piercing too. I mean,
perfect for stabbing into hard materials.
Okay, that's what it is. So they made that for, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it wouldn't do too good skinning a deer.
Right. I saw a dead fucking. Oh, you know what I can't do? First of all, I'm pissed off because I didn't win the Moose Lottery. All right, so I sucked on that one. Now, you know how I won the main doe permit last year in Maine? Yeah, we're not having one this year. You know why? The fucking snow. They're not going to have a doe. They found way too many dead doe around.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. We got them laying all over here right now. Everywhere.
And, you know, so you know what that means, don't you? It's all I'm going to fucking see all no the fucking week of November. I'm there. December, I'm there.
HRM said the stocks were artificial wood, so it made it really heavy and it scratched.
I learned how to stab someone. From the movie Face Off. I don't ever remember the movie Face Off, so help me out with it.
That's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, them two.
I don't
Nobody
remember.
could switch faces with Arnold.
Sorry. I don't remember. Never seen it.
I thought I remembered. Get into chopper.
That was the last action hero.
Everybody down.
Get down. Stay down.
Yeah, Stump, we got to suffer through it. Matter of fact, I got to remember to put in for my dough permit.
And I think we had better movies. I think we had better movies in the 80s too, by the way. I was actually thinking about that today. I think the best movies came in the 80s. I mean, all of them. You know, your Arnold's, your fucking Stallone, fucking 007, you know.
Right? Yeah, it's like they plumb ran out of ideas.
And then the other ones with Demi Moore and the fucking Rat Pack there, fucking St. Elmo's Fire and, you know.
Demi Moore.
16 Candles.
That's Molly Ringworm.
I'm going to guarantee you Demi Moore was in fucking,
She was the wayward girl.
she was with what do you call it?
She was the cheater girl, I think. That's back before she got all artificially pretty.
You think?
She was just
Actually,
natural.
I'll give you another one on Demi Moore, okay? She was on the soap opera General Hospital.
Was she?
who was it on General Hospital?
I've seen her and Emilio Estevez in a movie when they were both really young, and they were basically modern day Robin Hoods.
Yeah.
They were going into banks and burning all the mortgage things, so the
really?
owners would have a bit of a chance to pay their bills. It was a pretty good movie.
St. Elmo's Fire, that was with Rob Lowe.
Yep.
Her and Rob Lowe hooked up, and then they were always drinking at the bar, and then they're at home, and and you know how the bar scene changes once you fucking start dating somebody or living with somebody. That sucks.
That and doing coke up the wazoo.
You know. But my all-time favorite fucking 80s movie has to be the fucking Breakfast Club.
Right.
That's still my favorite movie.
Little Miss Ally Sheedy.
Now, hey, Holly, how are you? Dirty Dozen was a good movie. That it was. The Dirty Dozen had more fucking stars in it than any fucking movie I've ever seen in my life.
Let me guess, a dozen of them?
No, but I mean, can you name them all?
Oh, hell no. I'd have to look at them.
Carol O'Connor was one of them. All right. Kiefer Sutherland. No, not Kiefer. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland. Sorry. He drove the tank. Ernest,
That movie. Okay.
I believe Ernest Borgnine was in that movie.
He was.
Lee Marvin.
Yep.
Marvin.
Yeah, Lee Marvin was in that, right?
Pretty sure.
Now you got my fucking brain
Jim
going there.
Brown.
Who?
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
You're talking about Dirty Dozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Brown.
Trying to think who Jim Brown is other than football. Why does that name sound like a football name?
I think he was a boxer. Crap,
Tony
I can't remember his
Savalas.
name.
Telly Savalas was in it.
Bronson.
What you do? Google it?
Yeah.
You fucking loser. I'm doing it off the top of my head.
You're a
You
thousand.
don't know how to
That's the
Google.
thing in real life. I wasn't fucking alive when it came out.
Well, Google. What's that? What year did it come out?
1967.
The year I was fucking born.
Jim Brown, she's right. Donald Sutherland,
Yep.
Clint Walker,
Yep.
John
What do you
Cassavetes,
Stuart,
Walker was the one I couldn't think of. Well, another one.
George Kennedy.
Is Stuart Cooper in that movie?
What?
Stuart Cooper.
Nope. Yes, you are right. He played Roscoe Lever. You were right.
But
I wasn't
name-
born in that, but I've
name a
seen that movie.
Name a movie you've seen since then that had all those stars in it, and the only one you can is going to be like not even that many, but the whole cast of fucking, with the exception of the principal, right? I mean, I know he's done a lot of movies, but the cast of Breakfast Club all went on you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're all big stars on their own, you know.
Actually, that hardcore kind of bully guy who got the cigar put out in his arm really didn't do a whole lot. He was in a couple movies after that.
Oh, Judd, that's what's his name? And
Judd
then
Nelson.
Judd Nelson. Then he had the sitcom. No, he did a sitcom. Remember, he was the office manager.
Really?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Molly. What's her face?
Molly Ringwald.
Molly Wingworm.
Ringwald.
What's his name? Looks like an idiot. I'll tell you that. He didn't age well.
Paul Gleason.
Who?
Paul Gleason.
No, the kid that played the Beaumont, the smart kid, the one that wrote the letter.
Oh, the redhead.
No, the blonde. The kid that wrote the letter.
The nerdy kid.
Yeah, the one who couldn't do the elephant. You went to pull his chain in the trunk and yeah.
Brian Johnson. Anthony Hall.
Anthony Hall.
Anthony Hall.
Have
Anthony
you seen a
Hall.
picture of him lately? Holy shit, he did not age well.
He was in a cop show for quite a while
Yeah.
when he was older.
Yep. Those are great movies. I don't know. That's just me. The Outsiders was full of before they were star actors, but what do I know?
That was a good movie.
They were. Yo, Pony Boy. Good flick. And you're right.
But who remembers Rumblefish, which was the one after The Outsiders?
It was after the Outsiders. And what was the other one? And that was another book too. It was the Outsiders and
Who wrote that? S.E. Hinton.
N.C. Hinton. Who was? Oh, I hate that. I'll remember it.
Machio.
Tom, how are you? Good to see you. No, it was like it was. I thought it came out at the same time, like the Outsiders came out. I could be wrong.
Didn't Big Dog just say it? The one that came out right after?
No, it wasn't that one.
Rumblefish.
It was another one. But I remember Rumblefish. But there's another one. I just can't think of it. And then like in the '90s, I never. I mean, I heard of movies, but I was fucking. I was having fun in the '90s.
Well, you had Ridgemont High.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yep.
And, what's the one that's named after the Led Zeppelin song?
Stairway to Heaven.
No. Dazed and Confused.
Dazed and Confused.
That's a killer. That's me in high school right there.
Dazed and Confused. Great
Yeah,
song,
you
too.
posted the picture of it the other day, Mullet Man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That was a mullet, baby. That was long all the way around.
That's almost a bluesy type tune, you know. Almost.
Yep.
Almost a bluesy type tune.
Oh, about as bluesy as a bunch of English guys could get.
No, I'm not thinking of Red Dawn. I might be thinking of Red Dawn.
The original?
No, that was then and this is now. The only two books my English teacher get me to read was That Was Then, This Is Now, and The Outsiders. That it wasn't sports related. Everything else is sports related. Autobiographies, teams, whatever. Was all sports related.
Did you watch Brian's song?
I didn't, and so therefore I did not cry when Brian died. Nor did I cry when Old Yeller died. So sorry about that.
There's something totally wrong with you.
Why?
You didn't cry when Old Yeller died?
I did not. I'm sorry.
Heartless.
What?
Just heartless.
I cried when fucking what's his name died though.
I know I've seen that.
Macaulay
I know I've
Culkin.
seen that movie Stump, but I can't remember.
Macaulay Culkin, whatever the fuck his name is.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin died in the movie when he got stung by the bees.
Oh, my girl.
My girl. And then she came to she come running over to his casket and she's like, "Oh, get up here, there's a glass, there's a glass." That irritated the fuck right out of me. I will that got to me. I saw that the night it came out, Thanksgiving night. It was I think I've maybe seen it twice since. Cried when the Pats lost to the Eagles. Ha! I didn't, Tom. I'm sorry. I didn't cry when Old Yeller died. I apologize.
Tell you the truth, I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
What, My Girl?
Hazen.
No, Old Yeller.
You never seen Old Yeller?
I don't think so.
Jesus Christ.
Hallelujah.
Heathen.
Stump's right. Where the Red Fern Grows was a phenomenal movie.
I know I
It
seen
was
it.
a good movie.
I still think the first Rocky movie was the best one.
No.
Yeah.
3 was the best one.
No, 3 is when he fought fucking
Mr. T.
Mr. T. No.
The Russian, the one
Which
versus
one?
the Russian was good too.
4, right? That was 4.
4 was good. 5 was bullshit, and I liked the last
5
one.
was
Not
Tommy,
any of the not any of the Creed ones, but the Rocky Balboa one. I liked that.
5 was Tommy
Tommy Lee.
Lee.
Burns.
That was bullshit. That one sucked.
Yeah.
But I liked the Rocky Balboa one where he fought where it was based on the video game and he fought Mason Dixon.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I remember watching we went to the drive-in up at Weirs Beach in New Hampshire on Lake Winnipesaukee. And the next day, my cousin decided he wanted to be like Rocky. We were in my cottage, and the parents, I don't know, whatever they were. And I cracked 4 eggs in a fucking glass for him, and he fucking chugged them back. Dude. When you're watching somebody, he chugs them back, right? And then all of a sudden, he's like this. Dude, the yolk and shit was coming out his nose.
Oh,
It was
damn.
fucking awesome. It was awesome.
Did you save it in a frying pan for scrambled egg?
I wish back then we had like a movie camera or some boat. Oh my god.
A little heavy on the stomach, eh?
Over the Top was a good one too.
I was just gonna say that, Over the Top.
Big Bull Hurley.
The first Blood was a good one.
Yeah.
Do you remember the cop in that movie? The redheaded cop in that movie? Anybody? He was like a little deputy peon piece of shit. Didn't really have a big role in that movie. Not a very big role at all. Not even like, it wasn't a big role. It was just like it was David Caruso.
I was going to say that, but I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah.
Do you see they're making Last Blood now?
Last Blood, why are they going to kill him?
No, he's back out.
He's back out. It's him in the ranch in Arizona with his father. They're saying they're finally going to end the the Rambo saga.
Yeah, but Rambo, which one? The third one was when he came home, right? When he flew them all home with the fucking bad helicopter.
Wasn't the third one the Rocky or Rambo 3 was the one in Afghanistan, wasn't it?
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that was the one in Afghanistan.
Oh,
It
I'll
was
have
the
to watch
Russians.
that then. I thought it was when he, remember when he went over to Vietnam and he asked the girl, asked him, will you take me home with you, da-da-da-da, and then the fucking little faggot shot her. And then he fucking...
That was two. That was First Blood, whatever, the second First Blood. There was two. The last Rocky was the one, or Rambo, sorry. The last Rambo was the one where he had been living in Vietnam for like 30 years and the missionaries came over and he was telling them, don't go to fucking wherever you're supposed to go. And they went and yeah.
I might have.
It was called John Rambo. The last one was called John Rambo.
I might have seen it. I just don't.
It was good.
Remember the market getting flooded with all the Rambo knives and Rambo bows?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
That one, when they came out, that was badass back in the day, man.
Right?
That was like, yeah. That was the first survival knife I ever heard of. I'm like, what the hell's he looking at? My old man's like, it's a compass, kid.
Yep.
He had the sewing kit, sews up his arm.
Yeah.
That was like the beginning of survival knives.
Yep.
And how many of us tried to make exploding arrowheads?
Yeah.
And not many of us jumped off a cliff onto a fucking 80-foot pine tree. I'll tell you that much.
I jumped off a couple of garage into trees. Just saying.
Might have happened once or twice.
Yeah, got the old knee in the teeth a couple times because it was a little too high.
No, that was too much.
That hurts.
No, it does. It does bad.
I wouldn't even jump rooftop to rooftop in the cities. Fuck that. I ain't doing that. I was in college too, and we were over this kid's house, and he goes, "Hey, let's go see if Sam's up." I go, "How are we gonna do that?" He goes, "Oh no, watch this. Come with me. Come on." Right up to the roof, and they start fucking going roof to roof. I'm like, "You guys are out of your fucking minds. I ain't doing that."
As he finishes his case of beer and he gets behind the wheel.
And I'm like,
"You drive home."
"You are out of your fucking minds. If you think I'm Mike, jump on the roof. Don't be a pussy." I jumped on 2 roofs, and that's where I stayed. And they went for like 4 or 5 more down. I'm like, fuck that.
Wow.
They're all like, I mean, they're only 8 feet apart, 10 feet apart. Yeah, because the driveways are 10 feet. So, and then the roof line came over. So it's probably only 8 feet apart.
About 8 feet too much.
You know?
Right? I'm too fat to jump. No, thank you. Me
I'm
okay.
not a jumper. I wasn't born for that shit. I ain't programmed that way.
I roll really good. No jumping.
No
Oh,
kangaroo DNA.
one of the scariest things I've ever done. Without a doubt. Was one of the scariest
That's
things.
more like one of the guys that catch you when you fell.
Then there is that time I jumped out the window because of this girl I was. Her father decided to come home, and I was like, "Oh no!" And she goes, "That's my father." I go, "Does he come through the garage?" She goes, "Nope." I goes, "I'm gonna go through the garage." She goes, "I wouldn't do that." She She goes, my stepmother comes through the garage. I goes, you're telling me he walks to the front door, she walks to the garage? She goes, you better hurry up, get the fuck out of here. Right out her fucking second floor window, right?
Whop.
Jumped down onto the garage. I jumped down onto the garage roof. Thank God the garage roof was only 9 feet, 8 feet off the fucking ground. I'm limping up the fucking street. I'm like this. Right. I walk about a mile and a half, and then the kid I work with just happened to be driving by. And he's like, what the fuck did you do? I go, you don't want to know. I just take me down the health center. Takes me down the health center, and they x-ray my foot and my leg and everything, and the doctor's like, well, first of all, you probably should have broke your ankle. You'd probably feel a lot better. I go, yeah, well, it hurts real bad. And he goes, we have to give you some stitches in your head, a couple in the back of your shoulder. I'm like, okay, thank you.
That's where you snagged the nail on the way off the roof.
Yeah, when I came off the roof, I mean, I knew obviously I was, coming off the roof. So I tried to tuck and roll. Yeah, I'm not good at that.
Yeah, I risked my life for that stuff a few times.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yep.
I literally backed out a sliding glass door as the garage door was opening with the dad coming in. It's like, holy shit, I'm dead. I know I'm dead. I made it. No, bad news. Right out the window. It's good for your timing, though. It got your timing down. You could get it just right where as they were pulling in the garage in the car, they had a blind spot, and you walk right out that front door and just make a beeline for the bushes.
Her father was cool too. I go over and drink beers with her father all the time. I was like 19 or 18, and she was like fucking 16 or something. And before you guys had my fucking head on a platter in the 80s, you could do that. Okay, it was acceptable back then. So before you guys all have a heart attack. And I'd go over and drink beers with her father all the time. And then, of course, I'd wind up leaving my car there, or she'd take me home and then take my car home. Her father was a cool dude, but he gave me specific instructions. And he says to me, too, we're drinking a beer one day, and he goes, I go, what? He says, if I even get the hint that you're banging my daughter, he says, I will put a fucking bullet inside your body. Do you understand? I go, yeah, no problem, brother. It's all good.
Straight up. And what did you do?
Dude, 7 ways to Sunday and back again. Dude, this guy reminds me of Stump. This guy had a fucking gun had a gun or more in every single solitary room in that fucking house.
Wow.
Dude, the bathroom had a gun in it. I'm not even joking. This guy had a gun everywhere in the fucking house. In every room. So it was like, I still think he was into shit he wasn't supposed to be. Because who the fuck does that? Who carries a gun on them and then puts a fucking gun in every room in the house? I mean, come on. Unless, you know what I mean? Unless you know that, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Somebody's coming for you. Good evening, all. You're a resident lesbian from Canada. Welcome, Flan. Flan, say hello to the new guy, Stalker Steve. Joining us tonight.
Man, are
Steve,
you getting some mileage
Steve,
out of that?
Steve, listen, she's our resident lesbian, like you and I are. We're lesbians, and we like Flan. So, yeah, absolutely, Flan. Why do you think that, Flan? Flan, that you answered your own question. Okay, I knew how I was. All right. So why would I? You know what I'm saying?
Like she didn't.
Yeah, it's like and these kids have it easy today anyway. They got the internet. We didn't have the internet. We just fucking
We would have had the internet. We probably would have stayed home and died.
we had to go
Almost died less often.
we had to go through people's fucking attics to find Playboy and fucking Hustle and all that bullshit.
Oh my God, they were like gold.
You know.
Do you have that spot out in the woods where you kept that 5-gallon bucket to hide them in so they wouldn't get wet?
Right underneath my cigarettes too.
Right?
You get caught with cigarettes, you were screwed. Fucking 13 years old having a cigarette. It's all over.
Yep.
You know. Yeah, not even just bang my daughter's flan. If I see a kid sitting too close to my daughter, I go out of my fucking mind. That's how we are with fathers. And yes, Flan, I'm very sexist. My son went out on dates, could date when he was fucking 15, 16, go in the car. I don't give a fuck. My daughter is not. It's not going to happen. Now,
That's fucked up, yo.
what?
I said that's fucked up, yo.
Yeah, it is. But so what? I admit it. I said I'm
That's
sexist.
okay. I'm just busting your balls because I'm totally going to be the same way. My daughter's probably going to have a chastity belt at the age of 6 with how kids are nowadays.
Well, if she's anything like my mother, I would too. But anyway, listen.
Kiss my ass.
Bend over.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Ditto. And I'll tell you what else they don't have anymore for movies, guys, that like they did back in the 80s, 70s, and all that, right? A good horror flick.
That and TNA. Well, they kind of go together.
No, but they're all like the movies today are all like the horror movies today aren't even scared. They're not even spooky or nothing. They're just stupid.
Well, they're all scared to, they're afraid to not be PC.
You know, even Scary Movie wasn't fucking scary. That was fucking stupid. You know? But nobody had Halloween, The Fog,
Right.
Freddy. I mean,
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Freddy Krueger made me afraid to go to sleep.
He knows you're, hey, he knows you're alone.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
How many went swimming right after they seen Jaws? Not
Oh, yeah.
me.
Oh, by the way, that was 45 years ago today. They made that movie, I think, or 50 years ago today or yesterday. One or the other.
Oh my God, Jaws.
Yeah, 40,
Holy
45 or
shit.
50. That's, yeah, something like that. It's its birthday today or yesterday. One or the other.
Wow.
A friend of mine on Twitter put it out there.
Yeah, the scary Chucky movies.
Okay, those were
No,
not
but even-
scary. Child's
Stupid,
Play
it's a doll.
wasn't scary.
He was a doll. How could it be scary? You knew it was fake. There was no, you know what I mean?
Because it was a doll who could talk and move.
Cujo. Anybody see Cujo?
Oh, dude.
That was a little scary for me.
Yeah.
Because that could happen.
Poor
You know what I
lady
mean?
stuck in that car, man.
A talking fucking toy ain't gonna happen unless you fucking got some LSD or something in your system.
Yep. I never trusted the hell with them dogs.
The Wall was a stupid
Um,
movie. Good night, Guns Girl.
No.
St.
Wasn't-
Bernard. Never
yeah.
trusted a St. Bernard since that movie. Yeah, Pet Cemetery.
That was a good movie.
I'll tell you one movie I liked, I enjoyed watching. I watch it all the time, every time it's on, is The Hunt for Red October.
Right.
I like the whodunits and who's, you know what I mean, like who's the bad guy and all that. Problem now is I'm figuring way too. I'm watching one now on I'm on season 2's all over now, but I'm probably gonna mispronounce it, so I'll try to pronounce it and I'll spell it. Absentia. It's on Prime Video. It's ABSENTIA.
Sounds Italian. The only time I don't like a whodunit movie is when they purposely mislead you down the wrong person's house.
Like all the Jason Bourne movies. Love them fucking movies.
Oh, I do too.
You know what I mean?
Huge fan. Have a good night, Drew. Nice to see you, man.
Good night, Drew. Good to see you. June 20th, 1975. So it was yesterday. And it was 45 years old yesterday, right?
Wow. And that was one of the early movies I ever seen at a theater.
The Deep.
The Deep was just hot and sexy.
Hey.
Oh Lord.
Hey, what about that? Hey,
See,
what about
even choked up gunpowder?
Hey, what's her name there? Oh, it wasn't Adrian Barbeau. It was 10, Bo Derek.
Yeah, she was quite the phenomenon.
She's still a 10.
She is.
I have a huge girl crush on her.
Can't blame you.
She's awesome.
The Firefox. I know I seen that. With the jets and all that stuff, right?
That was Top Gun.
No. Another good movie though, but no. I thought Firefox was jets and stuff. Were they like stealing a jet or something?
You're thinking of Baba Black Sheep. Now I'm showing my age. Somewhere out there, everybody just said, "What the fuck is a Baba Black Sheep?"
Oh, I know what it is. Go ahead, knock it off.
Yeah.
The guy with the battery on his shoulder.
Fucking Hogan's Heroes and fucking McHale's Navy. The Exorcist was a cool movie. I like it.
I never seen The Exorcist until
oh my god,
20 years after it came out. I don't do devil movies.
Fucked up, Stevie.
I've seen it, but not for a long time.
That was a fucked up movie.
I was right. Clint Eastwood.
Right Turn, Clyde.
Right on, Stump.
Any Which Way But Loose.
That was actually a pretty good movie for stupid and campy.
What they have? Any Which Way But Loose, Any Which Way But You Can.
Spread Your Legs, we'll make another movie.
Yeah. What was the other one Bronson did? 10 to Midnight. What's the name of the movie with Charles Bronson?
What's the one where Charles Bronson, the Mounties were after him? And he was out in the mountains and shit, and the big shootout in the cabin where he dug out the floor of the cabin and got down low. I think that was a Lee Marvin movie. He was the head Mountie.
Was it the Mountie, or you're not thinking of Billy Jack?
No. Some guy was like killing miners and stuff, and they accused Bronson of it, and he didn't do it. And they were after him the whole movie. Oh my God, it was awesome chase scenes.
Welcome back, Mr. Tolley. We're talking about movies. Blazing Saddles. Oh my god. He punches the horse in the fucking mouth.
Alex Karras, right?
Oh, Blazing Saddles wasn't that was it Alex Karras?
Emilio Estevez, all of them.
No,
That was
they,
late. That was
they were like fucking 2 years old.
Regulators. Blazing Saddles was a comedy.
Dom DeLuise and what's the other one Dom DeLuise did? I have these.
I've really seen that before. Hold on.
I have these 10 commandments for you.
Yeah.
What the hell is the name of that movie?
Mr. Polly would like a link if you're able, Mike.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of that.
How am I gonna?
The History of the World or the History of the
Yeah, it might have been History of Part 1, yeah. Tall, how did I send it to you the last time, buddy?
Death Hunt. Thank you, Jay Watt. And it was based on a true story. Cool. That makes it even better. I think Gene Wilder was just about in every movie in that era.
Smokey and the Bandit was good. Great movie.
Why don't you take that hat off?
Son, when I get home, I'm going to slap your mama right in the head. Daddy, my zipper's stuck.
I'm gonna barbecue your ass, boy.
Yeah. God, that was a saying for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't say that no more. Either. All right, Hall. Let me see if I. Oh, Jesus Christ! I hope I kept his. Did I save your email the last time?
Mm.
Oh,
Hiccups?
right over there.
Yeah, too much
Hey,
coffee.
Hey,
Hey,
Gunpowder.
Mr. Tolley, text me your
Who? Did it work?
text me your email, please. I don't think I have it on the.
Whoa, you got a picture on Facebook that is for the booby shakers?
Me?
I gotta go look now.
Me?
PNA sat there and said, Mike, can you show the pics I posted on Facebook for the booby shakers out there? Anything that's for booby shakers, I want to see this.
You did it?
No, PNASCARs.
Oh.
My name ain't Mike. Well, not today.
Okay. Thanks. I thought that was it, but I thought it was your other name, Mr. Tolley.
Gunpowder, that's one of my favorite critters you posted on Facebook. Bush baby. My face when I get a new gun.
Oh my God, they are so freaking cute. I want one. There's a lot of critters I want. All right. On my last cup of coffee, y'all.
Damn it, PNASCARs, I can't find it.
All right, Mr. Tolley, it's sent. Good night, HRM. Good to see you.
Take care, HRM.
What was Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor? One was blind, one was deaf.
That wasn't the one that went to jail?
Yeah, if you can see what I hear. No. That wasn't it. Richard Pryor was blind and Gene Wilder was deaf.
I remember it. But I have no clue what it was. Is that the one where they went to jail or no?
Yes.
Hold on.
Jailbird?
There's Mr. Tolley. How come his link work with no problem?
See no evil, hear no evil.
See
Jay
no
Watson?
Right.
Oh, the other one was Stir Crazy.
Sturker is a funny movie too. How you doing, Mr. Tolley?
He took a nap.
No, he didn't. I don't think he's on the audio. I don't know if his audio's working. And there was another one with not Black Dog, but what the hell is the name of it? Something Dog.
Hey, where did Dog Leather go?
He left. And not Jeff Bridges. Who's the other one? Anyways, he was on horseback and then he was following, I don't know what that went on, but he went behind this waterfall and it was all fucking like back in the 1700s, living with the Native Americans and stuff. What the fuck was the name of that movie? You ordered a knife from Alex Press. What did you order, Flan? Eddie Murphy and the toy. Yes.
I thought that was Richard Pryor.
Remember Eddie Murphy stand up? I got an ice cream and you can have one because you're on the welfare.
Can you hear me now?
There you go, brother. Loud and clear.
Well, quiet and clear.
Well, new computer, had to figure out how to get my headset working.
No problem. You did fine.
Are you talking about True Grit?
Which one? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the when they walk behind the waterfall into the back in the day with the Native Americans and all that? No, it's not true.
I just put it on horseback. Okay, hold on.
It wasn't Jeff Bridges. It was the other. Oh, I can't remember that guy's friggin' name.
I'm not crazy. Stump agrees. It was Richard Pryor in the toy one.
It wasn't. Oh, what the
Now, what? Describe the movie again.
I forget his name. Todd.
Bill Bridges?
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was a Bridges. Tom. Berenger.
What movie is that?
I don't know. He played like this guy, and I don't know if he was a cowboy or what he was, right? But it was, it was based on in our time, right? And then it was like this. I don't know what the hell happened. He was seeing something in the woods or whatever. Anyways, long story short, he winds up going behind a waterfall, following the Indians behind a waterfall into like this heaven of like plains with buffalo and all that with the Native Americans.
So he went back in time.
But Tom Berenger was the star of the.
That's
Yeah,
the dude
sorta.
from Platoon, right?
Tom Berenger? Was Tom Berenger in
Stump-
Platoon? I like that knife there.
Wasn't he the asshole who fragged one of our guys?
I don't know.
I'm just asking. I'm not sure.
Flan, you'll have to have, I wouldn't trust that leather sheath, though. I would have Big Dog Leather make it one, or Tolly or somebody make it one.
Oh,
I
that's
was
a
gonna say, what the hell am I, chopped liver?
Well, I break his balls so much that I actually had a,
Gotta throw him a bone once in a while.
I gotta keep him happy a little bit.
That's
Stump,
awesome.
Dog Soldiers.
Knife.
Stump, is that the name of it? The Dog Soldiers? It wasn't Bo Bridges. It was Tom
Or was
Berenger.
it Last of the Dogmen?
Last of the Dogmen. Thank you. Oh,
Gotta
I knew it was
love
Dog
it.
something.
Gunpowder, the savior.
Great movie.
That was a good movie.
Last of the Dogmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Tom Berenger.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Oh,
don't think I've ever seen that one.
now we got two leather guys here.
Well, 1.5.
Yeah.
Boy, imagine the harness you could come up with.
That's not a slam on Big Dog.
Hey, that's leather on leather crime there. See the show Mr. Tully the truck.
He saw it. He was in here earlier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Big Dog and I go two different directions with leather. He does a lot of the carving and the painting and stuff. I just do other crazy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys, it's an art that you guys have, and
I got a
I'm working
purse.
on
I
a
carved a
messenger
big.
bag.
I got a purse. I carved a big white cock on.
Yeah, with no eyeballs.
you doing the ball gag yet?
Look it's got a big white cock on it right there. See?
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn light on. That was the other one too. Banana Splits. Nobody remembers them either. Steven.
What?
The Banana Splits.
Oh my God.
No, Mr. Tolley makes badass holsters. I can't make a fucking holster to save my life.
I'm sure you'll be able to do it at some point in time.
I made a couple, but comparatively,
It all depends
No.
on what you got to make. I've been
I
making
made
them
that.
for quite a while.
I made that one.
That's a little one. It works. Those
It works.
slide holsters are kind of nice. I make those too.
Wow. Did you see Springfield's got Herman Oak sides for $120?
I did not see that.
Springfield just partnered with Herman Oak. They're buying all their utility grade leather and they're selling full sides, 8 to 9 ounce sides for $120.
Gosh, damn.
Whoops. Time to go into the Hey Friday too.
Makes you not want to go to the gun range and fucking spend money, right?
No, I'm broke, man. I haven't been working.
I hear that. Well, I'm not. broke.
Can't get around anymore. Decided to go back to school.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Taking
What
some
for?
summer classes.
You can fit more knowledge into your brain?
Oh shit! There's shit rattling around in there that ain't been used in 50 years.
Well, he's not 1,000 like you, Steve.
Well, fuck, Stevie's got about 10 years on Tolly, for Christ's sake. 15 years.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, he does.
I got quite a bit on you, Mikey.
No.
Well, y'all got quite a bit on me, but that's not saying much.
I turned 55 this year, man.
Ooh,
Double nickels.
double nickels.
I'll be 38 in August.
Fucking boots older than that.
I could
No.
be your daddy.
My oldest daughter isn't much younger than you.
That's what, you know what I mean?
Steve, the conversations we had the other night, no. Catcher's mitt, all I'm going to say. Arby's. Yeah.
My baby girl turned 30 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. They get old fast.
My youngest son
Stump's got 5 years on me. Stump has 5 years on me, and he's calling me a fucking kid. Really?
my
Well,
youngest
you got to add about 15 years in hard riding and experience.
my
Or
young-
stupidity, however you want to refer to that.
However you want to say it, yeah.
my youngest son just turned 21. That's fucked up too.
Yeah.
You want to talk about stupidity? Whew.
All you can do is pray he don't take the same path you did when you were younger.
Nah, he won't. Hey, Pinas, cause I didn't get it. The fuck you don't like me?
The oldest one.
He might not have made it
35.
public. Might be just on his Facebook.
Yeah.
Wow, Stump.
My youngest is 13.
Ugh.
My only is 5.
Hang on, buddy.
Remember those days?
He's still happy with Thomas the Tank and trains. That's all that kid cares about.
Our youngest will be 3 in August.
Yeah, I'm done with that bullshit.
Just starting out.
I'll be 34 in September. I still got a couple of good years. I can pop out another one.
Nope, one and done.
It looks awesome, Pinas, cuz.
I had 5 of them, so I ain't gonna have any more.
Fuck, 5. Are you a madman? Holy shit!
I got 14 grandkids, man.
I about lost my
Oh my
mind with
God.
1.
Yeah, 14 freaking grandkids. Going nuts. I think my oldest grandson is what, 14 now? They get old. They grow fast.
My little guy just turned 5 a month ago, and I'm like, how the hell are you 5 already? Holy shit!
Oh, next thing you know, he's going to be driving the car. You'll be wondering what the hell happened.
All right.
Pure entertainment.
Yep.
Wait till he's old enough to change your diapers.
Are you speaking from experience there, Steve?
I'm getting close. I need to get rich so I can lure mine back up and live in my same neighborhood.
You know, I said that too, and now they're here.
Uh-oh.
I got 3 of them living in the same town. One lives the next town over.
No excuse not to go to them parties, eh?
Well, you know,
What the fuck?
sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse.
Right. Mostly blessings, though.
Well, you know, I like seeing my grandkids and spending time with them, but I want to limit that time. I'm at that age where kids kind of bother me a little bit.
Right.
That's what makes grandkids. You know the difference between grandchildren and children are. Grandchildren go the fuck home.
Yep. You sugar them up and
Well,
send them home.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah, you sugar them up.
Unless you're my parents, and then you get to keep them for a couple of months.
my father, right? It's just like I tell my daughters all the time. Listen to me closely. He's not as nice. He's nice now. He wasn't nice when I was growing up.
Right.
Looking at me going, I go, you guys think I yell? You ain't seen shit yet.
Yeah.
Ain't it crazy though when the paradigm shifts and your dad becomes grandpa, and it's like, wait a minute, asshole, you didn't do any of that shit with me. What the fuck?
Right.
Oh yeah, my dad had a swing that my son could get on and swing inside the house because my son wanted it. Where in the hell was that shit when I was a kid? I didn't get any of that.
So my father takes all the grandchildren, all the ones I want to go, and he takes them up to New Hampshire. They call it Pups Week, right? I went up last year for the week. It was cool. One of my brothers always goes, or two of my brothers always goes. Anyway, we first started taking him. He wanted you to be 5 because he wanted, you're going to the bathroom on your own. You can go get your own snack because my old man's not getting up and making you lunch. You know what I mean? He gets one of the other grandchildren to make it for you. You know what I'm saying? So I went up. One of my kids needed medicine or something. So I fly up there after work one night. Now it's like 10 o'clock, 10:30. And I hear, "Hey, Pop, can I have a soda?" Yep.
Oh, Lord.
I go, "Hey, that's my daughter he's saying yes to at 10:30 at night." He goes, "Hey, it's Pop's week. Go the hell away." Soda. I didn't even have soda. This is the same guy, right? He wouldn't buy soda for the tea and chai. We got soda. We thought he hit the fucking lottery.
Right.
Okay. We had fucking Kool-Aid like nobody's business. I mean, there was only so many flavors of Kool-Aid anyways, but we had every one of them. And
yeah, back in the day, there was only orange, grape, lime,
red,
and red.
Cherry, fruit.
Yeah, there was no soda. And the pack was like 5 cents a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no soda. I said, "You're giving these kids soda?"
You got red, purple, or green? Which one do you got?
Father's Day, he says to my kid, "Hey, you want a cigar?"
Well, my old man just showed up and he bought the kid he bought him a brand new Shakespeare rod and reel. He bought him a brand new life jacket and a tackle box. And it's like, holy shit. He shows up with all this armloads of shit. He's fucking 5, man. Give him a hook and a worm and a bobber.
In a way, I guess. In a way, I'm like that with my nephews and nieces, like especially the youngest ones. I had one of them walk up to me, I don't know, a while back. "Uncle Michael lost a tooth." Well, he got lucky because I never carry cash. And I think I had, I don't know, I forget what I had, but I gave him a $5 bill. And my son says to me, "You just gave him $5 for a tooth?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "What'd I get?" I go, "I think I gave you $1."
Yeah, but that dollar went further back in the day.
No,
dude, you remember going to like
my son's only 21. Huh? Do I remember what?
You get a quarter.
You get the dollar. You remember getting the dollar and going, and they still had penny candy, and you're like, "Holy
dude,
shit!"
yeah.
Dude, if you took a dollar in a penny candy store, you came out with a quart bag full of fucking candy.
Right? Hell yeah!
I think I used to get a dime for my teeth when I was a kid.
We got a quarter.
It was like 1930. It was in the Depression. What do you expect?
We got
Yeah,
a quarter.
silver dime, so it's worth about $20 now.
I spent my summers as a kid in New Hampshire, like I still do where that trailer is. And we'd walk down to the store. The store is like 2.5 miles away, but it's an all-day event because it's lakeside, so we swim in the lake, then walk a little bit more, swim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'd give us 50 cents each. They would give us 50 cents each. You can get a Coke, real Coke, bottle, ice cold, and they even fucking got the church key for you. Okay?
The what?
The church key, bottle opener.
Never heard it called that before.
Yeah.
Damn, you are young.
No, I'm not young. You're just old.
The old timey ones look like a skeleton key.
And
Okay, I remember paying 45 cents for my first gallon of gas.
Yeah.
right.
I remember waiting in a line to get it too.
I think it was 78 cents a gallon when I first started driving.
The first year that I drove was 97, and that was when the gas it was all fucked up and the gas was way low. And I had an 85 K5 Blazer with a 454 in it. but the friggin' fuel was 99 cents a gallon. I remember that.
We'll never
remember
see that again.
I had a big old 84 K5 with a 454 in it. The fucking thing got like 8 miles to a gallon.
Put it this way, I had a 78 Pinto, okay? And I could fill it on less than $5.
I had a 76 Pinto station wagon.
Oh, did you?
Yep. God, that was a badass car, though. It had that big 2300 4-cylinder in it.
We had my dad's gas station when I was a kid back in the 60s was 29 cents a gallon.
Fuck, those are the days.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't remember those days. I
Those
don't,
are
I
the
don't remember anything before I started driving.
Those are the days when you fucking had a flat tire or something, some total ass motherfucking stranger to pull over and fucking help you.
Yep.
Nowadays they will fucking fly by you in the breakdown lane at 100 miles an hour and not even give a fuck they got there.
Yep.
Or you gotta worry about if they do stop, what kind of fucking psychopathic.
I stop when I'm by myself. I stop all the time. I still pick up fucking hitchhikers, and my mother still gets mad at me. We were going to Hampshire. We're going to Hampshire one night, right? And she was a couple of miles ahead of me on the highway, and she calls me, and I'm like, my daughter answers the phone, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I goes, "Nothing. What are you doing?" She goes, "Listen, there's a hitchhiker there. Don't pick him up." I goes, "I'm not going to pick him up. I got the girls with me, you know." I said, "But." So on the way home, now we're on the way home Sunday. I'm by myself because the kids stayed up north. I'm by myself. The kid was thumbing, and my mother's right behind me. I pull right over. I fucking pick the kid up. Where you headed, kid?
I don't ever
But
see
yeah,
anybody
people don't do
hitchhiking
that
around
today.
here.
It's just, yeah, I still see them up this way. Yeah. I even last time I stopped to help somebody was a woman on the interstate. It was snowing like an absolute. It was just about a whiteout. And I seen this car on the side of the road, and she's out of the car, and she's by herself. And I'm like, "What the hell is this lady doing?" So I pull in, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she goes, "My windshield wiper broke." And I went, "Oh my God." So I said to her, I said, "Well, let me see it. See if we can Mickey something, or, you know." She goes, "That's what my husband." She goes, "That's what my husband just said." I go, "Yeah, well, we're gonna try." So I go back to my car. I had duct tape and stuff, and I tried it, but it wouldn't. I couldn't get it to lay flat enough to be clear enough for her to drive safely. So she had already called AAA. AAA was like, "Yeah, we'll see you in like 3-4 hours." You know.
Just pop the one off the passenger side and put it on the driver's side.
Well, I was gonna do that, but she said she wanted both.
Well,
So
get one or the other.
So anyway,
I tied a T-shirt to one once.
her husband, she's talking to her husband, right? And then, so I said, where you coming? Where's your husband going to be coming from? And she said, Hooksett, New Hampshire. And I'm like, whew. I said, tell you what I'll do. I says, I'll sit in my car and I'll wait. Whoever gets here first, and I'll leave. Okay, whether it's AAA or it's your husband. I said, if you need anything, pump your brakes like 4 or 5 times. And I says, do you need anything? I says, I got waters and stuff if you want a candy. I said, I got waters in a candy bar. I said, if you're welcome to have one if you want. She goes, I'll take a bottle of water. I said, here you go. And I did. I waited, and as soon as I showed up, I left. But I just felt bad for her. It was just,
Yeah, people don't do that stuff anymore. I still pull over for people when I can.
I stop for that, and I stop for if I'm
especially in the winter.
Yeah, it's because
these winters get to be a bitch around here sometimes.
Yeah, you get cold winters up there.
Yeah, it gets a little brisk.
Where are you at?
Minnesota.
Oh, Oh, fuck that. They tried to send me there for work. I'm like, nope, me okay.
I've been to Minnesota. It's a nice state. People are nice.
Minnetonka. Oh, there's
I used to live up by Minnetonka.
Every one of those fucking people. We get on the phone with them. They're like, "Oh, hey, thank you so much. Hey, don't you know? Like, what the hell? They fucking weirdos
They're
from
not
goddamn
like
Fargo.
that.
What the hell?
They are not like
Bullshit. I'm telling you, the people that work for the company I do are. I'm like, holy shit. There's
Come
crack
on
in the
now,
water up
I
there.
graduated high school at Minnetonka Senior High.
Don't you know?
Minnesotans are nice people.
The only thing that was good about that, they sent us a bunch of cheese curds. Those were awesome, by the way.
Well, what else
Yeah,
I got to send
Of
you?
course they are. They probably came from Wisconsin, though.
No shit. I was gonna say,
I don't give a shit where they came from. I'm fat and I like cheese. Fuck.
you want some cheese? Rat.
Hey, Mike, I'm not a rat.
Went to school next to it must have been 5th grade. It was right next to the Bongards Creamery where they make cheese. Man, the smell that came off that place.
Ugh,
The process of making cheese is not pretty.
nope. Sour milk. That can't smell too good.
Nope. The school was right next to the plant. Still there, but it ain't a school anymore.
I'm going to call it a night. Mike, thanks for having me on.
All right.
See you, big dog.
Ciao,
Take
bud.
it easy, guys. Later.
In Cambridge, Mass. They used to have, remember the Necco wafers, the candies, the little.
Yep.
That's where that was from. Was Cambridge, Mass. Half the fucking city stunk a Necco wafer. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stop for an accident if it like happened like within a minute of being there. But yeah, if I'm by myself, I don't give a fuck.
I stop for accidents as long as there ain't nobody there. I'm definitely stopping.
Stump, why are you asking about WD-40? Did I miss something?
WD-40 and duct tape, my grandfather's 2 favorite tools.
Oh,
Hell
right.
yeah. Ain't no shop worth its salt without the 2 of them.
I remember when WD-40 first hit the market, they were sending little baby cans in the mail for free samples. We didn't even know what it was.
I'm telling you right now, the fucking duct tape he had ain't fucking duct tape we have at work. That's for damn Skippy. The duct tape we have at work is like fucking masking tape. It sucks.
Oh.
But the duct tape my grandfather used to get, I swear to God, it put Gorilla Tape out of business. This shit, man, did it hurt. You know?
Well, the shit I got out in my shop right now, it'll stick to frickin' anything.
Yeah.
It's better than that Gorilla Tape.
Gorilla.
I got to remember where I got it from.
Well, duct tape and WD-40. It's amazing. And he was a leather guy. He worked on a leather factory. He worked in cutting leather for different shoe companies and Maynard and Moore is where he worked. Yeah.
What the hell is this, the G Mangos chat or something? Everybody's got their cameras off. What the hell?
What's that?
My computer just works better if I got my camera off.
My camera ain't off. My camera ain't off. What the fuck are you talking about?
I can't see you at all.
Gunpowder. What? Refresh.
You can't see him, can you, Mr. Tolly?
What?
I'm looking at
Mike. Can you?
I see Mike.
I got my camera off.
Steve. Refresh.
I can see John.
Fucking new people suck. Gunpowder can't come on right now. She's.
Let me mean, y'all are going to be sitting there looking at the ceiling right now.
That's what I'm saying. See, I told you she'd be on her back.
Shut up. I'm not on my back. Sitting on my butt, but you know,
Who just racked one?
where's my
Who's
lip?
that? Who's racking one? You, Johnny?
Of course.
Listen, didn't we have an issue with fucking live guns in this chat before?
Hence, that's why you rack it first.
Make sure she's empty.
Right. Someone wants to get sold.
Is that 1911 heavy though?
So
Stevie?
what?
Stevie?
1911 is a perfect weight.
Is it?
Exactly.
They're perfect in every way.
I don't like the
And they ain't made for shooting no goddamn 9mm.
I don't like the look of them. Sorry,
You don't like the looks of a 1911?
I do not.
You're a communist.
I quit too.
Totally un-American.
Totally.
I just don't.
GI, baby. GI all the way.
If you're an American, you should have a 1911.
Exactly.
At least one. And it damn well better be chambered in 45 ACP.
I probably won't be.
At least the first.
Exactly.
One of these days, I will own a World War II era 1911.
Man, I want one so bad. You can get them. You can get them. Obama signed that bill that turned out all those.
Yeah, where are they?
1911. Well, they went to the CMP. You got to be a member of the CMP to get them.
That's bullshit. All of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, they overcharge.
Yeah, they're like $1,100.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
For
supposed to,
rattly old freaking 1911.
it was supposed to drop the bottom out of the market, is what it was supposed to do.
Right. It did not. It did not. I was hoping they'd come out and they'd be, halfway reasonably priced. I got that Rock Island, though. That thing's about as close to a World War II 1911 that you can get.
Yeah.
Stump called me a
It's
communist.
beautiful.
I agree.
And P. Nascas thinks that he says, I personally think you all have a gun problem. The only gun problem I have is I don't have a handgun. That's the only problem I have.
The only problem I have is I don't have enough.
Exactly.
Steve, here's a question for you. You shoot much for lead bullets?
No, not really.
Oh. Trying to find something good to get lead out of a bore.
Elbow grease, lots of lube, and a good brush.
Yeah, that ain't working.
Oh boy.
Well, what happened?
They make certain solvents and stuff. I'm just not familiar.
Well, I just did a review on this stuff from Trigger Fanatics. I actually did really good getting a lot of the lead out. It did a lot better than any of the other stuff I've tried. But it stinks to high heaven.
Right.
Just the stink is just horrible.
Garage product.
Yep, exactly. I had the door to my shop open.
What do you got? I'm guessing lead on the inside of the barrel. What happened?
Oh, I just shoot a lot of lead.
Yeah.
I just shoot lead in my 41 Magnum.
So it's
all freaking
built
lead.
up. Yeah, it's all built up.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just probably neglected cleaning it for too long.
It usually means you're shooting them a little bit fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
What, are you supposed to baby them, Stevie? I mean, what the fuck?
With pure lead bullets, yeah, you are. You got to shoot them low and slow.
I load them as hot as the book will let me go.
Right.
It's a 41 Magnum, man. It's got a less recoil than a 44 Magnum. and it shoots better than any 357 I got.
Right on. Have you tried gas checks?
I have not.
Try gas
Yeah.
checks. That helps a lot.
I haven't been able to find a mold for gas checks. I cast my own,
Right.
and that's 41 Magnum. About the only bullet you can get is a 210 grain.
I bet you they make a gas check for it where it basically just snaps on the bottom.
Yeah, but the mold has to be for a gas check.
Oh, it makes that little taper on the bottom.
Yep.
Got you.
I'll be ready.
And I don't have that.
Okay, Mr. Fix-It, get your Dremel tool out.
Not on this gun. I like this. I like that 41 Magnum way too much.
I've heard that was a great round. I've never had the pleasure.
Oh, if you come to Minnesota, stop on by. We'll head out to the range and shoot that thing. Just it's a Ruger Blackhawk, but it's a fun caliber.
I love my Ruger Blackhawk. Super Blackhawk? New Blackhawk.
Yeah, I got it. Mine's a new model Blackhawk.
Yeah.
I got a buddy of mine that's got two of them.
Nice.
And I can't talk him out of one.
That's the original looking cowboy gun to me.
Yeah. The Vaquero is even closer.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a
prices
Pieta.
on.
Well, I've got a Pieta, 1873. Yeah, 1873 Liberty, I think is what it is. Can't remember, but it's in 45 Colt. That one's a lot of fun to shoot too. And that's about as close as you can get to the Old West gun. You can count it when you cock the hammer. You can count the COLT as you cock it. It's nice.
Stump says Sweets 7.62 for copper and brass, mesh for lead. Is that some kind of brush, Stump, or?
Yeah, I've heard there's the copper Chorboy pads, and I think the Chorboy is the only one that is copper.
Huh.
Most of them are copper plated steel, and they're too hard on the bore.
Right.
I've heard that you can wrap some of that copper Chorboy right around your brass brush or your cleaning brush, and takes a lot of it out.
I say you invent like that. You take a, like electronic fucking.
Yep, using electrolysis.
Like the toothbrush thing, and put like something at the end of it. Get an adapter or something at the end of it. Just stick that fucking down there.
Well, the problem is the lead is so soft it would absorb the vibration and not.
Yep, not come loose.
Yeah.
Really?
But this Trigger Fanatic stuff, even though it stinks really bad, it seems to like just dissolve the lead.
That's probably what you want to stick with. Just have to do it. What about corking into the barrel and just letting her soak for an hour or so?
I let it soak overnight.
That's why I like black powder. You know why?
Fucking dish soap.
boiling hot water.
Yep.
I don't even use dish soap. Boiling hot water.
Okay. Stump said Sweets is a copper solvent, but use brass mesh to get the lead removed.
Yeah.
SKS Hugo.
Let's
How
give
the
that
hell
a
are
shot.
you? Hey, Gears here. We can go now.
Yeah, right.
Gear, how the hell are you? Good to see you. Hope things are well.
Elon Log says JB Boar Paste will work.
There you
I
go.
haven't tried that yet. I don't have any, so I started powder coating most of my stuff, so I don't get too much lead anymore.
Gotcha. That seems to be the trick. A lot of guys are doing it.
Yeah, well, on the 41 it works pretty nice because I can still use my hot load, and I just don't get the lead in the bore.
You know what? Who shoots a lot of lead? Get hold of Trees A Blowing.
Donnie
He shoots
shoots
a lot of lead.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah. Well, he powder
Oh,
coats
yeah.
now, but he used to shoot all lead.
Huh.
I bet you he's
I'll
got.
give that a shot.
Is it Don? Right?
Yeah, Don.
Done,
Yeah.
It's been around forever.
Okay.
Stevie, it's funny.
Well,
A lot of those PCP guns we were talking about before, they shoot all their bullets are lead.
yeah.
But you
They
don't have fire and burning gunpowder behind you.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
and they don't generate enough speed to heat up and leave lead in the bore.
The big ones do, but like Stevie said, there's no what do you call it behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, the big ones, Mr. Tolley, they got them coming out at what was that one you looked up last week, or I looked it up and you were looking into it, Stevie? Was it 1350 or something, or 14 something feet per second?
1,400 feet per. Well, average now for off the shelf BB guns and pellet guns is like what, 1,200?
Yeah, but I mean the big ones that are like. I meant the rifles that are. I meant the rifles that are like $2,000.
Mm.
The big bore shit, not the.
Those things are cracking.
Yeah.
1,200 feet per second out of an air gun?
Mr. Tolley, I have a break barrel 177 pellet gun. I get 1150 out of it.
No way.
I do it
They come a long way.
on my kid.
That's
You
the
can-
velocities of a 22.
You can kill somebody with it. Oh, Mr. Tolley, if you're not busy one of these days, right? Get on YouTube and just type in PCP air gun. They're hunting boar and deer and bear and everything else. Like that. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not even joking. They have them in 22, 30,
They go all the way up to 50
45. Oh yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
it's awesome. It's awesome because it's the way to go. Well, for me it is anyway.
Yeah, for you maybe.
You know, and I'm lucky, and I luck out. The only thing I have to buy is the tank, because the portable tanks, like the little ones, because my brother's got an air compressor.
Gotta have that.
So
if it goes up to enough pounds to fill that tank.
his air pressure, he does his fucking nail gun and his power washer. Trust me, it'll be fine. You know what? You know what? A lot of those people use to fill those tanks, and you don't laugh at me because I'm dead serious. Going to Amazon and buying one right now. You ready? I'm not saying it's the exact same thing, but it looks.
Scuba tanks.
The tanks, yeah, but you know how you can fill them though too? Because you can fill the gun. You can take the thing and stick it right. You can buy an adapter, right? And you can fill the gun. You know how you can fill the gun with? A fucking bicycle pump.
Yeah.
Have fun trying to get that second shot off when that deer's looking at you.
Yep.
Man,
I'm just saying.
hold on a minute.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but some of those tanks,
Nope. Listen to me.
some
Steven,
of those air tanks are so small.
but I'm not talking.
So in order to get the volume, the pressure is like 1,000 PSI in those things.
Steve, the big ones that cost like $2,000. Okay, the tank goes from the tip of the barrel to the fucking stock, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
And you can regulate them. Okay, they're getting what the fuck are they getting for shots out of it?
I don't know. All you need is a double barrel shotgun.
Right.
No, I'm trying to figure out how many shots they're getting out of one reservoir, and in the gun itself, how many shots they're getting out of it.
They get a lot of shots because they crank the air pressure up in the tanks.
They usually get like 4 or 5 before the feet per second start dropping dramatically.
Yeah.
But on a PCP, the pre-charged pressure pump,
Yeah.
They're $50, but they're not. They're like a bicycle pump, but they got a valve in them. They pump up to 4,500 psi.
There you go.
A regular old air compressor won't do that.
No, and I used to have a onboard air on my Jeep that I built, and it was a 20-pound nitrogen tank. I could fill up 4 35-inch tires from 10 pounds to full
Nice.
out of that little tank, but it was over 4,000 psi. You had to have a regulator on it, but
Yeah.
a lot of guys use those.
You're telling me an air tank that takes care of fucking nail guns and all that shit won't?
No,
No, they only go up to maybe 200 pounds.
yeah, and they shut off.
Yeah,
They don't even go that high. A
draining.
nail gun only takes 90 pounds of pressure to operate it.
Yeah,
I wonder how big mine is. I have one at work. I wonder how big that one is.
Most of the regular air pumps, tire pumps and shit will only go up to about 120 pounds.
That's your average.
Yep.
We had commercial ones in the body shop that only went up to like 150, 180. It's a
I can't-
CFL.
I just can't believe an air compressor
They'd
goes
They
300
would
pounds.
sustain that for a long time. They would
Yeah, it's
run
a
at that.
CFM is what counts.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to check the one at work because the one at work, the tank is about fucking 6 feet tall. So
Yeah, the tank don't matter. It's your compressor, how much it'll pump in there. If they got a gauge on it, you can see.
Now we had one on the fire department up north I was on when I was younger. We used to use to fill our Scott packs, our air packs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like a 5-stage piston pump. And the last piston was probably the size of a quarter, and the tolerance was so tight there wasn't even a set of rings.
Yep.
And that's how we
Looks
get our tanks up to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 psi.
That air compressor on your truck, Mike, for your
Huh?
air brake, that runs at about 120 psi.
I don't have any air brakes in my truck. Not in this truck anymore.
You don't?
No.
The hell you got? Hydraulic brakes in a fucking big truck?
No, I'm not driving the big truck anymore. I don't work for that company anymore.
Oh,
J-Watt just brought up that Lewis and Clark had an air rifle on their Expedition.
Yeah, they've been around for 100 years.
Except for they had to blow in a little pipe to make it work. No, but
swinging it in the air.
nail guns work on
Hang
low pressure, high volume.
Gotcha.
Right.
You need the opposite.
HBLP, high pressure, low volume. Or high volume, low pressure, whatever.
Other way around.
But I know the paintball guys, to fill their little onboard tank, they bring scuba diving tanks.
Yep.
They're high pressure, which converts into a bunch of volume,
Yep.
and they transfer when they need to fill a quick fill.
Steve, why won't it? Oh, there it is. Shit.
But they used to have to take them to a company to get that kind of pressure
Yeah.
to refill them.
Yeah, the scuba tanks get filled. There's special equipment to do that.
Yeah, that's our fire department. We had a special freaking compressor rig outfit do-majiggy, and you had a cylinder you had to slide the tank down in case it blew.
Yeah.
It had to be inspected every year.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Tolley,
Yeah.
click on that link in the outside chat.
Prepping suggesting maybe a welding shop.
Yeah, I'm sure I can find anywhere. I mean, they have an air gun. What do you call it? It's a few towns away from me, but I'll find. So I can go to a scuba. I can go anywhere like that and do it. I mean, I'm not. Or I'll just buy that pump for $50 and do it my damn self. $30, whatever. Johnny was just saying. But check those out, Mr. Toll. You fucking shit yourself laughing.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then look at the price.
And
Yeah,
I'm like,
no kidding. That's what I'm looking at. Holy crap.
but they're hunting, Mr. Tolley. They are fucking hunting shit like that, and like nobody's. And they're fucking accurate as all fuck too.
Yep.
Huh.
They got the 22 caliber pellets, 30 cal pellets. That's what I was saying earlier. That they put that. What was it that again, Johnny? Ballistics tip. So they'll take a ballistics tip, right? Diablo puts them out, right? Not CrossFit.
Yeah.
Diablo puts them out, right? They put a ballistic tip on them, all right, for the pierce, and that's why I'm saying you do that to a 30 caliber fucking pellet. I don't give a rat's fuck who you are. It's going inside your body. You know what I mean?
Yep. My brother's got a nice little Benjamin. That's just a pump.
Mr. Tolley, Preppin says a buddy of his filled the Scott packs, which was part of the Cascade truck.
Yeah, that's what we had on our fire department. Scott packs, they call them, basically.
I'm going to look into that, Mr. Tolley, because hey, Mr. Tolley, you know who I shared this chat with? Biddy and Tara.
Who?
Biddy Boo Brown
Oh,
and Tara Farley.
yeah.
I was kind of hoping they'd pop in, but Biddy did a chat the other night, but I was at work.
Oh,
I wanted to jump on and say hi, go in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Say hi, because I haven't seen her. I mean, I watch her videos all the time, but yeah, those guns there, Mr. Tolley.
It's crazy crap, man.
It's fucked up. I'm telling you. That's why I was saying. I don't know if you were here early when I was saying it, right? That
Yeah.
you know my gun situation, but here in Massachusetts, I need to have one of those guns. Nothing. I'm over 18.
Hey, Mike, there's some pumps. I found some pumps, electric ones that run on 110. The little compressors for the PCPs, which you can fill your tanks up with, or an accessory tank. And they're like, they got adjustable auto stop on them for scuba and stuff like that. They're $259 to just over $300, and they're 50 liter, 30 MPa.
Yeah. So
and it's 4,351 psi.
Wow.
Megapixel to pound force per square inch. So you had to pump your tank up to 4,351 pounds.
Cool.
Yeah, strap that bomb to my back and carry it around.
Yeah.
No, what they do is
It doesn't have a reservoir on it. It's just a pump and it plugs into whatever you're filling.
Right. Or some of them, right, Steve? What you do is that you take these little tanks with you, and they're small enough you can put them in a backpack, and you can fill your gun that way too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to strap a tank with 4,100 pounds of air in it on my back. My luck, I'd fall down and bust the valve off it.
No, they're only this big. They fit right in your back.
Man.
Yeah, I know. I fall down a lot.
I got you.
My knees don't work right. I fall down a lot.
My little nitrogen tank in my Jeep, I had it strapped into a fire extinguisher mount.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't go nowhere because that'd be like a rocket if that thing got knocked off.
Yep. I'd go through a concrete wall in a heartbeat.
I watched the Mythbusters do it with a welding tank.
Yep.
I watched somebody shoot a welding tank one time.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
That sounds kind of fucking retarded.
A little bit.
Yeah, it was on. It's on here. He's here on YouTube. Destruction something. I forget his name.
Oh, Destruction Ranch, or
yeah. He fucking kid shoots everything.
Yeah.
Some of the shit.
Ranch.
Some of the things he shoots, and some of the. I don't know if it's him or the other one another link that led me away from him or what have you. You know how they lead you into somebody else or whatever.
Yeah.
He's shooting fucking nails and shit out of a shotgun. You know, he packed a fucking shell with nails, and I'm like, that's just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know, but this guy was shooting this other guy, Destruction. What was it, Johnny? Destruction Ranch.
Steve named it.
Something like that.
Yeah, and he blow up anything.
Yeah.
This kid's got no fear whatsoever.
Well, Barnall blew up a car.
You know,
Blew up a car with tannerite.
another object I can't buy.
It was a lot of tannerite.
Yeah.
So
This guy's pretty well to do.
So here's the question of the night, okay? So, Mr. Tolley, you saw all those air guns, okay? And you know the gun laws in the state of Massachusetts.
Not really. I don't live there.
Well, you know what I'm saying. You know they suck, okay?
Yeah.
Now, did you click on any of those guns and see what the
No, I was afraid to.
click on one, it'll tell you what you know, how many feet per second and all that. My point is that somebody please tell me the difference.
Yeah, one gets fired with air, the other one uses gunpowder.
Right, but my point is
One's an explosive.
it still does the exact same thing. The one will do the exact same thing the other one will.
Yep. Yep.
Although
One
for the
uses an
handgun,
explosion and the other one just uses air pressure.
they have a handgun that it's the Chinese have built it. It's not onto the market. I was just watching this on a YouTube video. It's coming out to the market. It's a handgun, you know, air handgun.
Yeah.
You know, they can only get the air to be allowed to shoot 3 projectiles. The projectiles are the size of a fucking 50 cal muzzle loader, or, you know. So pretty much, it's like 0.0. What was it? 0.7, 73, 74, or something like that. You can fit just about a quarter down the fucking barrel of this gun, and that's the projectile that comes out.
Jeez.
3 of them. Are you telling me that I can't fucking put that in the back of somebody's fucking squash and do the same? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. So, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's just how dumb this fucking place is. That's all I'm saying.
Should I make a phone call and tell them they're missing out on the air guns?
I'm just surprised that they don't allow it. There isn't a lot more.
It's because they're not a black, scary looking rifle.
No, I'm just surprised that they're not allowed. We're not allowed to hunt with them. I mean, we can hunt. I think coyotes the biggest thing we can hunt with them.
Really?
Yeah. Maine. I even looked it up. Maine and New Hampshire the same way. You can only hunt coyote with an air gun. You can't hunt deer up here or bear or anything like that.
Well, and you could probably get them to reevaluate that. The problem is they're probably going to stick them with the rest of the gun laws.
Yep.
Right. That's probably the fear. You know, here we would see no evil, right?
Yep.
Get on it.
Yeah. I'm like fucking 50 feet from the road, and they take off from the stop sign and come this way, and they're like in second gear when they get here.
But that's okay. I get trucks driving by in front of my house, straight pipes on them.
Oh, we get all that crap.
And then they'll hit the jakes. And this is, I mean, I'm 25 feet from the road.
Yeah, we got the log trucks coming by here with Jake brakes on the way to the stop sign.
You know, you guys probably seen them, right? I'm up in Maine, right? More and more and more signs are going up. What's the terminology? I'm trying to think of the exact way it's written on the sign.
No Jake brakes.
No Jake brake allowed at any time, and oh yeah, noise free zone, no Jake brake, and oh yeah,
no engine brake, no Jake brake.
Noise free zone, no Jake brake, right? And then some little fucking queer 19-year-old got a Toyota fucking Celica with a fucking bass in his fucking car,
Yeah.
breaking windows
Whole
and shit.
car bouncing off the freaking
You
road.
know what I mean? It's, oh, we don't have a Jake brake. We can do what we want.
Yeah, in the big.
I got another. I got a guy down the street comes driving by here about 3 o'clock every day. Let that shit boom, boom, boom. Fucking A, man. I got all my windows closed and my air on, and I can still hear your shit. One of these days, I'm going to take a pot shot. Need one of them air guns.
Oh, they're great.
They cut a tire. I bet they'll think twice about it next time.
Is that? Oh, that's not a Rock Island 1911 on your.
That's actually a Ballester Molina.
Oh, okay. I didn't think that was.
I sold that. I should probably change that picture.
P. NASCAR says, remember back when I got my X95, my second Tava? It got shipped up through Mass. Thought for sure Mike took it home. Nope. Gear Gryden says, when I listen to Haggard or Johnny Cash on my way to and from work. So if there's anyone within 100 feet of me, nothing wrong with that. That's good music.
Yep. I don't have any of them fancy sound systems in my vehicles.
Yeah, me neither. My radio barely turns on.
Uh-oh. Gotta fix that. I gotta have the radio on.
Right.
I think I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta set my alarm so I can get up and go fishing in the morning.
All right,
Oh,
buddy.
guy.
Enjoy your day.
That's what I need to do.
I'm hoping to.
All right.
So we'll talk to you hopefully tomorrow night.
All right, brother.
Take care, John.
Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Bill is one of the nicest guys on YouTube.
Yep. Well, I've been fishing 3 or 4 times, man. I got skunked every time so far. Well, at least nothing I could bring home to have for dinner, anyhow.
Right.
Should have got out sooner. No, it's taking a composition class. And the summer classes are abbreviated, so they're only 6 weeks long instead of, 12 or 14 weeks. Just been cramming the hell out of it. You know how long it's been since I went to school?
Hey, that was another good movie back in the 80s. Back to School, Rodney Dangerfield.
Right?
That was actually a really good movie. I enjoyed the shit out of that.
Oh. I think I'm getting too old for this school shit, though.
Hey, Stevie.
Huh?
So back on this thing I want to show you. Where'd it go?
Right on, Gear. I got to mow the lawn tomorrow, I think.
I did mine yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I only got a 1/4 acre lot and I hop on my riding mower to do it.
I think mine's maybe about 1/4 acre, I guess. Yeah, it don't take that long.
I'd push mow. I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Last year, my knees have gotten so freaking bad, I got a hard time walking 100 feet without fucking falling over.
That sucks.
Tell me about it. It sucks. Then my shoulders went to shit. Had that frozen shoulder. I was got some of my mobility back, but for a good month there, I couldn't hardly move my arm at all.
Mine's been going out lately, feeling like it wants to just fall out of the socket.
Yeah.
I got to watch what I do with it. It's like, it sucks.
Getting old sucks, don't it?
Yeah, it does. Especially when you hadn't taken care of yourself for years and years.
Well, I beat myself up for many years.
Yeah.
Working 3 jobs.
Right.
Fucking one job I had was we were moving 400-pound blocks of ice.
Nice. That's good for the joints.
Yep. Yep. We had all the fancy shit to do it because you don't move a 400-pound block of ice too easy.
No.
But even with the all the lifts and shit, it's still a lot of work. Tear you up pretty good.
Right on, P NASCARs. It's rained here all week. Today was our first sunny day, I think. Said he had to strap pontoons on the side of his mower.
Yeah, about what it takes sometimes. We've actually had it pretty good here. The rain has been, the spring rains were just horrible. It was raining like every other day. Now it's been light rain. We were getting 2-3 inches at a shot.
Yeah, we're getting soakers now.
Fuck
Yeah.
that. It rained like a bastard here, but I feel bad for people that get it. Wow.
Yeah, we just need the, good quarter inch. Quarter inch at a time is about all we need to keep everything going good, once or twice a week.
Keep the dust down.
Yep. Well, they started a PPAC. I live right across from a canning company. Well, not canning, they freeze there. Bird's Eye, and they got their freezers running. They started PPAC already. They're already picking peas.
Wow.
That's not the worst. When they start corn pack is what gets bad.
Smell?
Then there's trucks constantly running down the road here.
Oh, got you.
All day, all night. One of those, you get used to it, but
Right.
you can only get so used to hearing trucks running, driving by your house.
Oh, yeah.
About October, it's all done. Everything gets shut down. Don't hear them anymore. We get a few of them come through to get loaded, all freight out, but that's about it. Corn pack will probably start here next month.
Wow.
Sweet corn. Yep, they'll finish P-pack and then go right into corn.
Just seems awful early.
No, they start about July every year. Sweet corn gets ripe a lot faster than field corn does.
Oh, yeah.
The farm that one of the farms I drive by on the way home from work and to work, right? He hasn't even hayed his fields yet.
Oh.
And I'm like, you asshole. I want him to hay him so I can see the deer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't get out there if it's so wet your tractor's getting stuck.
Right. Well, we had that when we were trying to.
He'll probably do it in like a week, and then he won't do it again now until
I was running fertilizer when they first started this spring. And you'd get 2 or 3 days, and then it'd freaking rain, and you'd have to stop for 2 or 3 days for it to dry out.
Yeah.
And you go another 2 or 3 days, but those days are 12, 14-hour days. All short little trips. You don't go very far. Everything is in 50-mile radius. You just go, 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 go.
Yep.
But there's fields out here that haven't been planted yet because it's been too wet. Now they can't get crop insurance on anything, so they may just let them sit.
That would suck.
Yeah. You can't insure it. The banks aren't going to float you the money to get it planted.
Good night, Flan. Thanks for coming in on.
Good night, Tom.
Oh, shoot. I know. Fucking Gears can get all pissy at me right about now.
Why?
Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing?
All right. I hate to do this, but it's 1 a.m.
Woo! Oh, it's not. It's only midnight.
I know, right? I remember when I went out to Minnesota for the for the Huntington's what do you call it? Oh my God, I can't think this late at night.
Brain fart there, Mike?
Yeah, a little bit. What do you fuck? The convention. And
Ballistic tip.
so we're out there for the Huntington's disease convention. And I thought it was cool because we were doing something or whatever, or I was waiting on my wife and I went back to the pool or whatever. And she calls me. She says, "Hey, get dressed. We're going to meet us over here, blah, blah, blah. We're going to have dinner." And I'm like, okay. We come out of dinner. It's like, I don't know, 9:15 at night. And it's still light outside. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
My wife's like, yeah, don't forget, there's an hour difference. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. But it was fucked up because it's the first state I've been in with the time difference, that the daylight savings time difference, you know.
Yeah.
Because
It doesn't get dark here till 9:30, 10 o'clock.
yeah, that's the furthest northwest I've ever been is Minnesota
Yeah.
and Ohio. I mean, I know Minnesota's technically further west than Ohio, so
Further north too.
yeah, exactly. So that's those I've never been after that. I've never been western Minnesota. So
I've been all over this great country of ours.
Beautiful place, ain't it?
Ow.
A hell of a place we live. You can get the freaking forests of the Northwest.
Yeah.
Up there in Washington and Oregon. Just amazing up there. Northern Minnesota, the crystal clear up in the Boundary Waters. Crystal clear lakes up there.
I want to go up. I'd like to find out where what's his name's place is.
What's his name?
Joe and Zach.
I know right where it's
Bible.
at. Well, not exactly where it's at. But
He's up on the border, right?
yeah. Well,
Oh.
their tent is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's 4 hours from his tent.
Yep.
So
Yeah, people don't believe how big the state of Minnesota really is. It takes about 7 hours to drive from from the
Yeah.
top to the bottom.
it's Maine. 8 hours to go from Kittery, Maine, which is the New Hampshire, the town that borders New Hampshire, right?
Yep.
So Kittery, Maine to Caribou, Maine, it's almost 8 hours.
Yep. I was amazed by how big Texas is.
Shit.
Yeah,
I
days,
think I drove across Texas. It took like a week.
right?
It
What
is
up?
not
We
that.
crossed the border one time going to Laredo, and I was driving team with a guy, and we crossed the border, and it took both of us to get down to Laredo, or just for crossing the border.
Are we there yet? No, you're still in
Only
Texas.
11 hours from Dallas to Mission, Texas, which is like.
My brother drove through Texas, but he said that the fun part about doing that is that it's open highway. You can do like 100 with no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did she just say missionary Texas?
Mission.
Mission.
Oh, okay.
She's always thinking about missionary. Those missionaries down south, they'll kill you,
No judgment here. Just asking.
You're shaving my head.
It's too hot and sweaty down there for a missionary.
And I'm pretty well.
To me.
I'm pretty well done because the new guy Steve didn't remind me to shout out Uncle Kyle. So Uncle Kyle, he was in the hospital this week. He's out of the hospital.
Yay.
So I hope you're feeling better, my friend.
I hope you feel better, buddy.
Get well soon, and you always have an invite here. So all you gotta do is let me know that you're around and all that. So all right. Listen, I know that now that Gia's been here a little bit, and now that Big Dog and Leathercon just showed up, it is now 104.
I've been here a couple times.
Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to thank the new guy for joining us this week. It was kind of cool. I'm going to thank the young lady.
Boston is balls.
And then